Howdy ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play on this channel. I'm the Ninja Stalker, and this is Halo Combat Evolve Anniversary. It's part of the Master Chief Collection on Steam. I went ahead and purchased it a while ago, just haven't gotten around to doing a Let's Play on it because graphics weren't good, I never could load the laptop, etc, etc. But as you currently know now, at least for the last videos that are about to be posted on and things are going to be looking a little bit better for us. Adjusting the audio quality, as this headset that I currently have, which is a new headset, is not quite like the headset one that I previously used for my previous Let's Plays. So you might have a little bit of an issue with that. I'm still working and adjusting, but I think I found something that's okay in the lines of audio quality. Well, anyways, this is the first Halo that came out on the original Xbox. Original Xbox, to me, was one of the best designs I've ever seen out there. Just it's a big black box, and it was an X, and it was green, and that start of sequence that it had was pretty cool. Of course, where it had that amazing audio tone that is just so infamous. Nothing beats that, in my personal opinion. Anyways, we're looking at Halo Combat Evolve. This is the first one that we're going to be playing. We do have Halo Reach. We do have Halo 2 and 3 being in the back top that we have 7% of 20. Or if that's Halo 2 and 3, but those are on their way. I'm not a big fan of 2. 3 was okay, but ODST to me, besides Halo Combat Evolve, ODST was a great one as well, and I have not played 4. Of course, there's also Halo Infinite that's coming out at some, so there's that to be looking forward to. Apart from that, we also have Doom Eternal at some point that I'm going to be doing a Let's Play on. But yeah, anyways, again, Halo Combat Evolved. Very, very great game. I love this game. When I first played it, I didn't own it. It was a friend of mine who owned it, and went to his house, watched him play, then co-op, and we were the first kids on the block that played this game on every difficulty and completed it on every difficulty, and was telling every of the other kids, you know, on our stomping grounds, just like, hey, did you know if you played it on this difficulty, this happens, this is different, this is different. Cool. Anyways, I'm gonna be jumping in. First level, Pillar Bottom, Legendary, no skulls. Start. Now, am I gonna be able to beat it on a Legendary? I don't know. It's been a very long time since I played this game on Legendary. Let's see what happens.
Cortana, all I need to know is, did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of their recon picket now, nothing serious. Isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
The ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone. And Cortana.
Hmm?
Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Attention, all combat personnel. Please report to your action station. Fifth platoon, secure airlocks on deck 11. 14th platoon, rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bulkhead Charlie 14.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Man, we led those dumb bugs out to the middle of nowhere to keep them from getting their filthy claws on Earth. But we stumbled onto something they're so hot for that they're scrambling over each
So
other
at
to
this
get
part
it.
right here,
I don't
being
care
on
if it's
Legendary,
God's
he
own
says
son of
things
a bitch
differently. So
machine.
if you play on
One
easy,
time full of
normal,
them. We're not
hard,
gonna let 'em
Legendary,
have it.
he's going to
What
say
we
something
will let
different
'em
too.
have is a belly full of lead and a pool of their own blood to drown in. Am I right, Marines? Sir, yes, sir. Damn right I am. Now move it out. Double time.
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day.
Sir? Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds. He's hot! Blowing the pins in 5!
And here's John Spartan. No, not John Spartan from the movie Demolition Man. First name John, last name, just call him Spartan.
Alpha through Sierra. Sensors show inbound Covenant boarding path. Stand by to repel boarders.
Okay. And I think... Okay, that's weird. Usually we have like a little mini tutorial thing to do, but I think maybe either because I've played this already on... because I played this game already, it skipped through that, or because it's on Legendary, you just don't get a chance to do that. I don't know. I could have sworn on Legendary on the original Xbox, you still had to do this little tutorial thing for the controls or whatever. Let me see. Was there a button that I could press that changed the graphics? Speaking of graphics, a lot better, a lot nicer. So yeah, you came over here on this side, right here. You did the lights with this thing, and then you come over here with the shield and work on your shield. Master Chief in this first game, I believe he has the Mark V armor, and then as the later games continue, he upgrades. And the only knowledge I have of the type of armor that he uses is some of the communications that he has with the other soldiers, or not soldiers, but the other Marines, is one of them sees him. He's like, "Oh, look, Mark V." At least that's what I think I recall him saying. Anyways, we'll be looking through. I don't believe there are any skulls to find in Halo 1. but I think Skull's in 2, 3, 4, and so on. Well, I think 4 is the last one for now, but you get what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to remember, was there a Skull in... Actually, is there a Skull in Combat Evolved? No, I don't think there were any skulls, but I know there's a secret at the end. If I can get to that. I don't know of any other secrets. Let me see up there. I think there was something about another Spartan that was on this ship, the Pillar of Autumn. It was a female Spartan, and then I think that same female Spartan was the one that they had in is it Soul Calibur? She looks exactly like John Spartan, the same type of armor and everything, but it's a female, and I forgot her name. We might see it up there somewhere. Anyways, let's follow this guy and watch him die. Okay, there's blood. I was like, where's the blood? Okay, so there's that. Continue through. Locked, but I do like the detail and graphics, because when you change it to the old graphics, it's kind of plain, but it was still pretty cool at the time. Let me see, what else was there? Of course, story-wise, Pillar of Autumn slipped out of space, like light speed or whatever they call it. I forgot. I wasn't really paying attention, but we slipped out of space. We're being chased by the Covenant. Covenant are boarding the ship, so we need to move, because apparently we are let's see, as a reference in the Star Wars universe, we're basically as a Spartan, we're basically a clone commando for the clone army in Star Wars, or an ARC trooper in the clone army, because both were like basically the special forces of the clone army. Bring it back to the Halo universe, you have the Spartans. Besides the Spartans, you have the ODSTs. So, you know, take your pick. Pretty sure there are others that I don't know of, because I don't read the books or whatever. Never really care to. This guy's cowering. At least that guy made an effort, and you need to actually defend yourself. You got a pistol. You can do something with that pistol. You know that, right? It's a pretty good weapon. Once we crawl on through, this closes. You might be able to be fast enough to run over here, but... So this guy has no weapon. He's got pistols. I don't think these guys... Okay, I was about to say, I don't think these guys shoot, but... They do. So he finally actually shot. These guys, I don't believe, will ever kill the enemy. They'll always... Yeah, they'll cower and all that. Let me see, how do I turn on my flashlight?
I'm getting out of here.
Where's the flashlight? How do I... That's grenades, okay. It'll tell us later on for the flashlight, but whatever. Alright. 2. Alright, up. Let's see, was there anything back here? I don't think there was. No secrets. Close blast doors, awesome. Injured Marines. This one's dead. These guys are hurt. Let's see, I think we get the weapon up there somewhere, but I'm just checking around for these guys. So they have them on a collection point. Slip on by. I get shot at. Fist of the Unicorn. Huh. Like Fist of the North Star. Have you seen my goose? He's the goose that laid the golden egg, huh? Dark Planet Rising. I don't know what that's a reference to. Cat found. Male, no collar, not very friendly. I think she might be scared. Not housebroken either. found on the 75th. If she's yours, call that number. With light tan with yeah, there's a possum on board, or an opossum as it's I believe spelled. Defy the Covenant, and you have your different type of Spartans. Each one was more suited for certain roles. So, I think this is your standard. This might be a type of ODST, maybe, I'm not sure, or maybe security force with that visor. And this one, I've seen that a lot in Halo 3. A lot of people using that online. For hire, any 2 jobs, as he notice. VTARS be submitted. Okay, whatever. And yep. So we go over here and get our pistol. Yeah, the pistol was the first thing, not the machine gun. The machine gun we get later. I call it a machine gun. It's an assault rifle, but so got these guys doing their work, doing their job. They see that there's the Halo ring. There's the Covenant. There's the first. I believe they mentioned it was a capital ship, but these are capital ships coming in. Or no, that's not a capital ship. That's something bigger, but these, whatever.
Warning! By order of Ecumen Council, proximity to Installation 04 is forbidden. Your continued presence will result in most unpleasant countermeasures. I must insist that you immediately change course and return to a minimum safe distance of 1 light year. This has served as your one and final warning. I have activated defensive systems, and you now have 30 seconds to return to the minimum safe distance of... Wait. Curious. Curious indeed, after all these years. Greetings, humans, and welcome to Installation 04. Ignore prior warnings, and please continue. I have disabled defensive systems to allow your approach, but you must not exit your ship once you have arrived at the designated landing center. And even with your assumed legacy, I must verify the presence and pitch of your gauge before allowing full access. We have much to discuss, humans. I have been away far too long. You have been away far too long.
The fuck? I have never noticed that before. That was the first time. That's obviously not in the original version. I just came up here and then I clicked E. I don't know why I clicked E. I mean, it says in the left corner of the screen, press E to use terminal, but I've never actually noticed that. Plus, that's too small to notice. And I just ran up here and I was like, oh, incoming message. Yeah, totally. What were you guys doing there? Anyways, yeah, I just rolled up and I was like, I wonder if E does anything, and apparently it does. Okay. That was actually pretty cool. I doubt anyone on board noticed that, except for the 2 assholes who were right next to me, but so that's pretty cool. Maybe it's a thing on Legendary, maybe it's not. But so 343 Guilty Spark there told us, hey, back off, defensive measures, you gotta get 1 light year away. Good luck with that. And then all of a sudden he started real quick identifying who we were and saw a history of us and saw Spartans, or the 1 Spartan, and maybe an interest of wealth and knowledge. he said something about about our legacy, legacy of humans. Who knows? But he said now we're welcomed. He even showed us a trajectory to follow, and he did also warn us that once we get on the ground, we should probably just chill and wait. But again, nobody gets that message, so that's pretty cool. I did not ever notice that. Is there anything else I get to interact with? Again, I'm wondering if that's like a remastered version of the game on legendary difficulty. I'm gonna be on the lookout for more shit like that. That was pretty cool. I don't know if there's any more. That literally was on accident. I just clicked on E just because I was like, oh, you know, does E do what it's supposed to?
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3, make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Report.
It must have been one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Ma'am! Fire control for the main cannon is offline!
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right, then. I'm in Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
In a manner of speaking. The object we found, I'm gonna try and land the Autumn on it.
With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. Protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural lace, and then sort yourself for a heart transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research, Earth.
I understand.
The Autumn will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
Excellent work, Cortana. Thank you. Are you ready?
He's not going to let the subroutines do it.
Yank me.
Phrasing.
Good luck, Master Chief.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
I don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find ammo as you go.
Okay, so objective, get off the Pillar of Autumn. Yeah, so like I said, he's not going to follow the subroute.
Nothing you can do here.
Let me finish talking. Let me freaking move over here. So he's not going to follow the subroutines, and I'll point it out later if you don't notice it, but I'll go ahead and say it now, and then I'll point it out later. When you get off the ship in the escape pod, Cortana will say something like, I knew it. Keys is,
Chief. We need to get off the ship before it's completely overrun by Covenant.
Okay, Jesus. She says something like, I knew it. Keys is, he's accelerating his ship. He's going in manually or something like that. So that's when it occurs. Apart from that, they, even in the remastered version, they managed to make Cortana look very, very nice looking, very, voluptuous and curved in all the right areas and all that. Oh, and you can also go down here. Boop. Check it out. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Anyways. And you could do that in the original version. Then you got these guys up at the front. So, let's go. Pistol be pulled out. load. So, one thing I have to point out, Keith said that he doesn't keep it loaded, so you have to find ammo as you move along. But we were given 48 rounds total, so it was clearly loaded. Not only that, the magazine in the pistol actually had some rounds in it. Not the full set of rounds, but still. So it was, in fact, loaded. Unless they're trying to specifically say that when you pull the weapon out the first time and you ram the next round into the chamber, maybe. But to me, when he said it's not loaded, you have to find the ammo as you go
Marines could use
along.
some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
Okay, let's load this. Now this is my favorite weapon in the entire Halo
Keep your head down. There's 2 of us in
series.
Here now, remember?
The assault rifle with 60 rounds, because they had later on the assault rifle again with like 32 rounds or some bullshit like that. God damn. Well, that's the first death, and it's on legendary, so it's to be expected. Alright. You, and you.
Those Marines could use some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
Oh shit.
Keep it up!
Keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
God damn it. Oh, this is gonna be intense.
Those Marines could use some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
Alright, so our main thing that we have to do here is get rid of the elites. Get rid of the elites, the grunts aren't shit.
Keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember? Got rid of somebody at least. The reason why I shoot the assault rifle in little bursts like that, because it makes it a little bit more accurate. Just a little bit though. Ugh, it's gonna be so annoying. Those Marines could use some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
there? Nope, there isn't. Alright, let me see if I can run back and find some health.
Combat teams on deck 7 and 8. Fall back to secondary defensive position.
Yeah, they all died. Got his foot. So it's probably best to use the assault rifle the way it was meant to be used. Assaulting. Okay, just run around collecting ammo. Now we got the full 600 rounds plus the 60. Well, 600 including the 60 is what I meant to say. And the reloading animation can be cut out when you do that. So, for example, do that. So how long that took? Now watch this. Faster. Rounds for the pistol and the machine gun.
More here.
There's a health kit.
Reserve combat teams on decks 5 through 9. Fall back to secondary defensive position.
It's him! What the hell? Did something just hit us? Move in! Back to the airlock!
He is the one who would say like, oh look, a Mark V, and there are other levels that'll do it, but I know he was the first one that'll do it here. Once you walk through, he'll either say, look, it's him, or look, a Mark V, or some shit like that.
All clear over here. The cavalry
These guys are gonna die.
cover me.
Okay, we're gonna definitely grab one of these. Overshields.
They're using our lifeboat airlocks to attach their boarding craft. We go out and they come in. Clever bastards.
Oh shit! Oh no. Yeah, I don't remember what the flashlight button was. So these guys are being engaged from here. We'll see about slipping around from back here. Now, why am I using the assault rifle when the pistol's supposed to be stronger? Yeah, see? He said it. Mark V. It's because I like the assault rifle. It's my favorite weapon.
More where that came from. Take you all on!
Oh shit! And see, target the elites, the little guys run. It's easier on this first mission because we're in tight quarters. Everybody's kind of piled up, but later missions, there's going to be a lot of space and it'll be harder to get to the elites and a lot harder on legendary. So let's see how it goes. How many times have we died already? Like 4 or 5 times? Yeah. It's going to be tough. Shit.
Combat team, Alpha through November. Pull out the nearest evac station.
I didn't mean to do that. This is also another favorite weapon of mine. Because I could do stuff like that. I can shoot it really, really, really fucking fast. These fucking plasma weapons. You know, the issue that I run into with this, with the plasma pistols, because of how fast I can shoot it, I can sometimes shoot it fast enough. I don't know if you noticed it, that it'll assume that I'm trying to do an overcharge shot based on how fast I'm trying to like push the trigger on the mouse, or even on like a regular controller. I'm using a mouse and keyboard right now. Point is, I can make the gun shoot fast enough that it thinks, oh, he's trying to do an overcharge, when I'm really not. After Halo Combat Evolved, though, the plasma pistol is not as good as it was in the first one.
Covenant, on the landing above us.
God damn it.
Covenant, on the landing above us.
Everybody run! Covering fire! Oh yeah! Come on! Right side! Hey! Over here!
God damn it. Oh, that fucking load point.
Covenant, on the landing above us.
There goes all the buddies.
Fall back and fire.
Oh shit! So, we survived, everyone died, but I mean, realistically we died many times. Well, that being said, we're gonna see a lot of the Marines in this Let's Play die. I always try to make an effort to keep them all alive, but if it's single player, it's on Legendary, it's like, hey, good luck if you survive. On Heroic, I make more of an effort, and on Normal, I make an absolute effort, and Easy, no one should ever die on single player. When it's co-op, make an effort because they can help you out. But with that being said, Sergeant Johnson in this game, he'll die, but then he comes back later on, which is kind of weird. So it kind of makes you wonder what's up with Sergeant Johnson. How is he able to come back? I did not notice that. Oh my god. Alright, let's try again. I thought he threw the little grunt at me. That front flip he did. there a medical kit that was hanging around here? Oh, it was not.
Reserve combat teams on decks 5 through 9 fall back to secondary defensive position.
Now I know I mentioned with the plasma pistol I'm able to shoot it real fast, and most of you would probably say, well, if you can shoot it fast, you'd probably shoot it fast enough to where it does that weird burning thing where like, oh, I shot it too and it's getting kind of hot. Yes and no. That's if you shoot it consecutively, like in one go, and I try to avoid that by allowing a little bit of a rest, which kind of defeats the purpose of me originally saying that I can shoot it fast. But just take what I say, okay? Just please don't fuck with me right now.
Abandon ship. Combat teams, repel boarders until personnel are away.
The life pods are launching. We should hurry.
So shooting the life pods as they leave.
Covenant are destroying the life pods. I really don't want us on the ring. Warning, blast doors closing. We have to use the ship's maintenance access ways. Follow the nav code. Lead you to an opening.
Is there another? Nope. No, okay, so.
Crew and ops personnel on decks 1
Where
and 4
is the...
report to evac stations immediately.
Oh, okay, so tab brings it back to normal, or brings it back to what it used to be. Yes, this is what it looked like. This is what I was used to. What I want to know is, where's my flashlight? Where's my fucking flashlight? That's not a flashlight. Where's my flashlight? Okay, let's go find that medical kit.
It looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you napping.
Alright, so let's see. Master Chief. Yeah, so Master Chief. Petty Officer John Spartan. It's us, 117. Here's the other one. So, was not a Master Chief. It was a Petty Officer, Linda 058. That's the other one. So we're a Master Chief. The other one was a Petty Officer. Let me see. If I switch to this, does it say or show? Yeah, so that was us. No. Okay, so there was really not a reference. Wonder what happened to Linda, though.
Combat teams, Alpha through November, pull out the nearest evac station.
The damage to the superstructure is extensive. I don't know how much more abuse the Autumn can take.
Oh, yeah. About time you showed up. Whoa!
Combat teams, Sierra through Victor, prepare for evac.
There's one last lifeboat. Quickly, get aboard before it launches.
And there's the last bit.
Now would be a very good time to leave.
Punch it.
Aye, sir. We're disengaged, going for minimum safe distance.
We're gonna make it, aren't we, sir? I don't want to die out here. Look! What is that thing, Lieutenant?
Hell if I know. We're landing on it.
I knew it. Autumn's accelerating. Keys is going in manual.
That part.
Heads up, everyone. This is it. We're entering the ring's atmosphere in 5.
You sure you wouldn't rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
If I still had fingers, they'd be crossed.
If she still had fingers. Alright, so we completed the first level, finally, and I don't know, we had like 20 deaths or something like that. We'll stop the video and once this part starts, and then we'll start it over for the next part.
Damn! Air brake failure. They blew too early. I'm losing her. Brace for impact.
Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last. Are you alright? Can you move?
Alright, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe. We'll continue on with the series and then move on to Halo 2, then 3, then ODST whenever it comes out, then 4, and then we'll swing it over to Halo Reach. Because I think that was the order it came in, or was it Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST, and then Reach, and then 4? That's the order that I want to do it in, because I didn't want to play Reach, even though Reach was before this game. Chronologically, it wasn't that way when the game came out, and I'd rather play it in that regard. It was when the game came out. Because there are certain features and functions that work well as time progresses on, and that's what we're going to do. Of course, the other thing is we're playing this game on Legendary, so it could take a while before getting to the end. Apart from that, I'm not going to cut anything out if I die. I'm going to show you all the misery and torment that I go through for your viewing pleasure. Excuse me. So, yeah, we'll do that. Anyways, I'll go ahead and sign out. So, see ya.